Hello guys, I'm Makio, and I want you to imagine a world with cleaner air, quieter streets, healthier bodies, and far less traffic congestions. Now imagine that world could begin with something as simple as riding your bike, instead of a car for everyday travel. Most of us drive short distance every single day, going to campus, running to the grocery store, meeting friends, or commuting to work. In fact, many of these trips are under 3 miles. That's a distance that could easily be biked. Yet we still default to getting into our car, burning fuel, and adding traffic without thinking twice. As someone who cares deep about the environment, public health, and the overall well-being of our communities, I've spent time researching the impacts of transportation choices have on our own planet and on ourselves. What I've found is clear. Biking is not just a recreational activity. It's a powerful solution to many of the problems that we face today. And overall, it's so goddamn fun. So today I will show you 3 major reasons why we should bike more instead of relying on our cars. For short trips, first, biking benefits the environment by reducing pollution. Second, it improves our health and mental health. And third, it makes everyday life easier by saving money and reducing congestion. The first reason we should bike more instead of driving is because of its powerful environmental benefits. Cars are one of the largest contributors to greenhouse gases, which accelerate climate change and damage air quality. Every time we drive, even for a short trip, we release carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Biking, on the other hand, produces visually 0 direct emissions, which is insane. According to the Institute for Environmental Research and Education in 2025, replacing car trips with biking significantly reduces our carbon footprint and helps slow the effects of climate change. Simply choosing a bike for short trips can make a meaningful difference over time. Beyond carbon emissions, vehicles also release nitrogen oxides and fine particle matter, which are harmful to our lungs. These pollutants worsen asthma, increase respiratory illnesses, and contribute to long-term health problems. Cycling eliminates these emissions entirely. As reported by iBiking blog in 2025, increased cycling leads to noticeably clearer air and healthier communities, which is great. Finally, biking conserves resources, produces and maintains. Car requires massive amounts of raw materials, energy, and fuel. Bikes, however, require far fewer materials and much less energy to manufacture and maintain. According to EcoLifeWise in 2024, cycling is one of the most sustainable transportation options available today. I think it is. I think it is the best way to go somewhere. Finally, biking conserves resources. So not only the biking reduces pollution, but it also helps conserve resources and protect our planet for future generations. Think about your kid, they're going to have a cleaner life, you feel me? Because you rode a bike today. The second major reason we should bike more is because of its significant health benefits. Cycling is a form of physical activity that strengthens the heart, improves lung capacity, and builds muscle, all while getting us where we need to go, which is really cost effective. According to the World Health Organization in 2022, regular cycling lowers the risk of heart disease, obesity, type 2 diabetes, and even premature death. Damn, I can live longer. In fact, people for bikes reported in 2025 that people who bike regularly experience substantial reductions in mortality risk compared to those who rely solely on cars. Instead of spending time sitting in traffic, biking turns commuting into exercise. Some people worry about the risk of biking, such as traffic accidents or air pollutant exposure. However, a well-known study by the De Hartog and colleagues in 2010 found that the health benefits of cycling is far out. It far outweighs the risk for most people. The increase in physical activity provides far greater long-term health gains than the potential dangers, which is honestly, that's what I wanted to hear. Biking also improves mental health. Driving can be stressful being in traffic, especially when you're in LA and you're like, I'm trying to go to Santa Monica Beach, and like, bro, you get to the beach like 5 hours later because of the traffic when you're literally in like Malibu or something. Biking also improves mental health. Driving can be, I said that. And the active commuting like cycling is associated with lower stress levels and improved overall well-being. So biking doesn't just help us live longer, it also helps us feel better every single day. Beyond improving our health and protecting the environment, biking also makes daily life more practical and affordable. The third reason to bike more instead of driving is that it makes everyday life easier. One major issue in cities and communities is traffic congestion. Cars take up a lot of space, both on the road and the parking lots. Bicycles, however, are compact and efficient. According to the iBike blog in 2025, increasing the numbers of cyclists on the road helps traffic move more smoothly and reduces congestion for everyone. Biking can also save time. In urban areas, especially, cyclists can often bypass traffic, avoiding long waits and at intersections, and eliminate the stress of finding parking. For short trips, biking can actually be faster than driving. And then there's the financial benefit. Owning and maintaining a car is expensive. Gas, insurance, parking, repairs. Maintenance all add up really quick. Cycling dramatically reduces the cost. According to the 2 Green Leaves in 2024, biking saves individual hundreds to even thousands of dollars each year by cutting transportation expenses. So biking isn't just good for the planet and our bodies, it's also good for our wallets and our schedules. Now that we look for environment, health, and practical, let's bring it all together. So the conclusion, switching from cars to bikes for short trips can dramatically improve our environment, strengthen our health, and simply our daily lives. Today we explored how biking reduces harmful emission and protects the planet, how it boosts physical fitness and mental well-being, and how it saves time, money, and reduces traffic congestion. So the next time you're headed somewhere nearby, whether it's to campus, the store, or a friend's house, I encourage you to choose your bike instead of your car, not just for yourself, but for your community and for the planet we all share. Every trip counts, and together, these small choices can lead to a cleaner air, healthier people, and happier streets for everyone. And personally, I found a really big biking community because I bike every Wednesday in Santa Barbara. There's a biking community where we just bike in random roads, streets, trails, and it's honestly super fun to find people that are creative and really healthy, and it's just a really good community. And where I'm from Tokyo, it's so much faster to just bike instead of being on the train or the bus or the car. You can just go one place to one place while exploring the place. You have so much freedom with a bike. There's no constraints. You can just do whatever you want. Honestly, it's such a wonderful tool. You can make so many friends. You can be so much happier. You can be so much freer with a bike. So ride a bike. Thank you.